Hey everybody, today we're in Murrells, Inlet, South Carolina at Brookgreen Gardens. So we're just going to walk around and show you the different kind of flowers and possibly the zoo today.
If it doesn't get too hot.
If it doesn't get too hot, and also if we have parking space at the zoo. So this is just going to be a play it by ear. We'll see what we see, but I'm mainly going to focus on the flowers here today because what is a garden without flowers? You ready?
True. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, well, again, this is a regular. So this right here is the famous live oak alley. And as you can see, they have a bunch of caladiums down there planted beneath them. And they do that so people don't walk underneath the trees.
But you gotta learn that they have different flowers in here different times of the year.
Yeah, they do this every single year. It's so beautiful. I don't know what kind of spider that is, but look at those eyes if it comes into focus. Look at that. It's not focusing, but that is so cool. this is cool.
Look at this right here. There's like some type of beans or peas.
Yeah.
But those are going through. Oh, look at this one right here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's super cool.
Look at the green right there.
Yeah. And I like those lights up there.
Yeah.
Bet you that's pretty at nighttime. It's a pretty butterfly. Ooh, this is what I've been waiting on right here. There's my grasshopper. Brookgreen Gardens is known for having these big grasshoppers everywhere around here. So we're gonna hop in for a few minutes and say the flowers are absolutely gorgeous here today.
They're beautiful.
Yes, the colors are still so good. And it is September 17th. 2022, so I'm impressed that the grasshoppers are still out, because I don't know what in the world's been wrong with me, but I have not been here since April
17th.
Yeah, today's the 17th. Every now and then I get my dates wrong, but today is the 17th, and I was kind of afraid that I was gonna not get to see the grasshoppers this year, so
But you got to see them.
I did, so this is not a wasted trip. Plus the flowers are beautiful. Anything else you want to add while we're sitting here? She's taking a break. As you see, she's got the fan going.
I got a fan.
Yes.
I carry me a portable fan in my pocket, but at all times.
Everywhere she goes.
I never know when I'm going to get hot.
Oh yes, and the temperature is starting to change. It was only in the 60s this morning, and it's only in the 80s right now, so fall is definitely on the way.
Well, you can tell it in the trees and the trees, for one thing.
Yes.
Not the grass yet.
And I do hope that the trees hold out until I get to Tennessee at the end of October. Because that is my goal right there. I know I picked up a lot of people on my Cades Cove videos, so I will be back there the last week of October, as long as nothing tragic happens in this life. So let's hope that the leaves wait until that week to be at their peak there.
I think it is.
Some kind of flower. It's pretty. And as I have said before, that is my most favorite tree here. It just has so much character to it. I don't know if those are snails or not. They don't have shells, but that is super cool. They're moving. So this right here is very interesting. It says mill stones for hulling rice. Waverly Mills, South Carolina. Yeah, that is pretty. More caladiums. Oh, pretty soon the camellias will be blooming. I see the buds. So you can see back here that the leaves are starting to change somewhat. And it's on the swampy looking trees back there. Yeah.
Pickle nuts.
Oh, really?
We had one in the backyard. That tree's
Yeah, that's a pretty big tree. It's probably been there forever. I don't know what this is. This is a beautiful magnolia. If you know anything about the South, they like to refer to their ladies as steel magnolias, if you recall that beautiful movie made many, many, many years ago. Which has my favorite Dolly Parton in it. If Cher would have been in it, it would have been perfect. And we just have to take a second and talk about these big mushrooms. I almost feel like the Smurfs could be living under there. There is so many of them, and they're so huge.
Can you see Smurfette?
I did not see Smurfette, but I'm pretty sure that Papa Smurf and Brainy Smurf and all of them could be under there.
Small Smurf.
Handy Smurf. I'll just check those out. So honestly, it's been a while since I've been here, but they did not have this the last time I came. I love this. That's an excellent idea. That one's got a lizard on it. That's pretty. And it goes all the way down. Seeing all these beautiful painted rocks all around the garden. I don't know who did that either, but that is really nice. So as you can see, you can also get married at this beautiful location. Apparently somebody's getting married this afternoon. So I'm gonna hop back in for a second. Today is also Constitution Day at Brookgreen Gardens, and I did a little bit of reading on it. And back in 1787, on this day, they signed the United States Constitution. So this says 1787 to 1987, the National Arborists Association and the International Society of Arboriculture jointly recognized this significant tree in the bicentennial year as having lived here at the time of the signing of our Constitution. So I don't know what you think, but I could not be here on a more appropriate day after all. And the reason we discovered this is because we saw people that was in period clothing all of a sudden, and we're like, what's going on today? And then I did a quick search of the Brookgreen website and found out. So there's a little bit of history for you. So this over here says South Carolina, 250th anniversary of the American Revolution from 1770 to 1783. And it says the mission is to celebrate and promote South Carolina's role in the American Revolution by educating, engaging, and inspiring South Carolinians and visitors. And this is an 18th century 3-pounder cannon. And it says the South Carolina Battleground Preservation Trust. The cannon is used to educate, demonstrate, and entertain for the purposes of bringing our fight for liberty back to life. The Grasshopper Cannons were used extensively in the American Revolution by both the American and British forces. Their lightweight, 350 pounds, made them easily portable over the narrow roads, through deep forests, and over the fences of farms in southern colonial America. Barrels were made of iron, bronze, and brass. The cannon's main employment was to support the infantry used by using grape shot and canister ammunition packed lead balls. In addition to the 3-pound ball, easily carried by 4 men, it could be moved around a battlefield with the infantry and be carried away to prevent its capture. So if you look at that tree right there, it is already changing. So we're only got like maybe 4 or 5 days of summer left, so it's time to see the fall colors coming in.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
Order your fireworks.
Sir, all present are accounted for. Form company, sir. Form company. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head over to the Constitution Oath and pay continued respect to the national Constitution, the envy of the world. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! May we live another 235 years. Colors to the front.
What are you doing?
Civilians, fall in.
Shoulder your fireworks.
Are we ready?
Let's go.
Forward at the common step. March. Route step. March. Carry on. Is this a singing group?
Yes.
Is this a singing group?
Yes.
Okay. Repeat after me.
Okay.
Yankee Doodle went to town.
Riding on a pony.
Now, just repeat after me. Yankee Doodle went to town.
Yankee Doodle went to town.
Riding on a pony.
Riding on a pony.
And stuck a feather in his hat.
Stuck a feather in his hat.
And called it macaroni.
And called it macaroni.
Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle, mind the music and the step.
Music and the step.
And won't the girls be handy?
What are you, Oriental? You're walking by stuff behind town.
Anyhow, let's get some kids, some kids, kind of keep them in line.
Stand by. Company, forward. March.
Okay, that's not too annoying.
I'm liking it. Oh, we have two different rhythms.
I'm just saying.
How about?
I wasn't aware that you had known any of them.
It was like right after
Please gather around.
Whigs to the front, Tories in the back. Come on, come on.
Patriots to the front. You know what we call Tories? Targets. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate, we commemorate the actions that these 55 individuals took in forming the Constitution of the United States, the envy of the world. Here are some quotes written about our Constitution. It's been called the most powerful political document in history. It illuminated man's struggle for effective self-government in the absence of kings and queens. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, a government of, by, and for the who? The people. The triumph of human intellect. The oldest existing national written constitution in the world. And here's the most amazing accolade. As great an impact on humanity as the splitting of the atom. And that is ours. The envy of the world. You know, I'm told that our founding fathers and mothers had the freshest breath in the world. You know why? Because they come up with the process of amendment.
Okay.
Please forgive me. I've been a track and field coach for a very long time. And before we had an important meet, I did relaxation and visualization exercises with my athletes. I'd like to try a visualization activity with you, if that's okay. What I'd like everybody to do is close your eyes. Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything foolish. I'm enjoying my retirement. I'd like you to close your eyes. And I'd like you to visualize and create in your mind. I want you to build a city. I want you to build a city of blocks, like when we were kids, or Legos. Take your pick. In that city of yours, named after you, I want you to include private homes, stop signs, traffic lights, a mall, and you got to have a CVS pharmacy or two in there. Now, once you've created that in your mind, I want you to knock it down, destroy it, obliterate it, so no two bricks are standing on top of one another. Now open your eyes. What's easier, to build or to knock down? Is to knock down. Imagine what these 55 delegates were attempting to do. That was truly, no pun intended here, revolutionary in the eyes of the world. In the absence of kings and queens, of self-government. Now, how many patriots do I have here this morning? And I should see every hand go up. I'm told that Francis Marion and his brigade is located somewhere around here. I'm trying to link up with him. In fact, I've got an idea. Why don't you join me in fighting for that liberty? What do you say? Will you come with me? Now, before that happens, I need you to raise your right hand and wiggle your fingers so I can see them. Good. Hands down. Now I want you to give me a nice, big, toothy grin so I can see your upper and lower teeth. Don't worry if you're missing a few. Now that was the dental exam and the physical exam. Now the physical fitness test. Are you ready?
Yes.
I want you to jump up and down. Good. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. These are the exact words that each member of the Continental Army swore to uphold. Here we go. I state your name. Promise to be true to the United States of America.
Promise to be true to the United States of America.
And to serve them honestly.
And to serve them honestly.
And faithfully.
And faithfully.
Against all their enemies or oppressors.
Against all their enemies or oppressors.
And to observe.
And to observe.
And obey.
And obey.
The orders.
The orders.
Of the Continental Congress.
Of the Continental Congress.
And the orders of the General.
And the orders of the General.
And officers.
And officers.
Set over me by them.
Set over me by them.
So help me God.
So help me God.
That's $6 2/3 a month. Don't worry about it. Some things never change. Now that you're all inducted, and I've seen some of you that need to go to the dental surgeon, but we've got a place for you. The reason you needed 3 fingers, actual requirements, and at least 2 upper and 2 lower teeth, is be able to begin the loading process for your musket. These fingers to hold the cartridge, 2 upper and 2 lower opposing teeth to pipe the cartridge and pour the powder down the barrel. So I see some of you don't have that capability. But don't worry, the government thinks of everything. We got a place for you, and it's called the artillery.
I'm going to take you through an artillery roundup. So come on over, form a semicircle around the cannon, and think about volunteering to be in the artillery. Follow me.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video for Brookgreen Gardens. So I did say in the beginning of the video that we were going to focus on the flowers and the animals today. However, that kind of backfired because all of a sudden we looked over and we saw that people were here in uniforms. So we're like, what in the world is this? So I did a quick search of the Brookgreen website and found out that they were celebrating Constitution Day today. So further reading, because I've been out of school for quite a while, let me know that on September 17th, 1787, the United States Constitution was signed. So that's an important piece of history. So I never in my wildest dreams would have ever thought I'd have been walking through a parade in Brookgreen Gardens. How about you?
Nope, not today.
No, had no clue. But I figured it'd make a great video, so why not go with the flow? So I did break off for a while, and then I was like, well, they might shoot off the cannon. But then whenever I overheard they were not going to shoot off the cannon, I said, well, we might as well go on back to the car because I do love to hear a cannon fire. But they were not going to do that today. So
we have to go on the Dorchester.
yeah, they
Charlestown Landing.
yeah, they shoot off cannons at Charlestown Landing. So hopefully I'll have one of those days off whenever they do that. That would
And
be
it'll not
awesome.
be as hot.
That's loud too. Whenever that happens, my camera does shake. So hopefully I'll be off on one of those days they shoot those cannons off because I will do a video there as well. So how'd you enjoy today?
It was good. I needed to get away.
Yeah. So it was a good day. It's only 86 degrees right now. We started out at 61 degrees this morning, so that is a big improvement of what it's been being.
It feels like 96.
It's the humidity. That's what it is. It's to the point now that your clothes are sticking to you whenever you're walking around.
It
So
is.
that is another reason why I decided to leave after I overheard they were not going to shoot the cannons off, because that program is going to go on until 4:30 and it is approximately 3:42 right now as I am talking. So we decided to just go ahead and leave, but I got the most important part. Plus we got to walk in a parade. So if anybody else
That
was
was
filming,
that
you
was
might
my
just see that
plan
on
today.
YouTube. You'll see me carrying that little flag they handed us. So then later on I'll pass it off to Mom, and then we can put it back in their box so they'll have that for a future thing they do. But we're going to leave it here because we're going to get something to eat somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere, because we have not eaten much today.
Well, Donna says that I've retired from saying this, but I have not. So if you have not subscribed, please do. It don't cost you a dime. It don't cost you a penny. Just hit that subscribe button, because you really need some more subscribers.
Yes, I've only got 354 subscribers. I was doing so good. I was on a roll, but then it died off. I know what's got to happen. I know I've got to go back to Tennessee because that's where everybody loves. Everybody loves those great Smoky Mountains. But I have truly enjoyed showing y'all the great state of South Carolina, because
If you live here, you want to see what's going on.
that's right. If you live here, you do want to see what's going on, and you may not notice that.
And if you visiting here, you want to see what's going on.
Yes, because just in case you do not know, it is called Discover South Carolina. That is the official magazine of the state of South Carolina, and also the website.
So you can discover traveling to Southeast with Donna and myself.
Just in case y'all don't know, because I always refer to her as Mom, this is Betty. My name is Donna. So that's who we are. If you ever hear, I know you hear me talking about myself in the third person a lot, because I'll be like, well, Donna. But anyway, it's because I was saying my name. But her name is Betty. And as the Sawyer Brown song goes, Betty's being bad.
I can be just as bad as that song is.
She can. So,
That's true.
but anyway, we're going to leave it here. We'll go somewhere else some other time. And see you in the future. Bye.
Bye.